Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'll be planning in my Aura Style Cloud Planner in indigo blue. And here I'm quickly flipping through my black one, or the black, I forgot what it was called, but yep. I'll go more in depth when the time comes. And here I'll be planning in the JeseniaPrintables A5 wide weekly spreads because my inserts didn't ship until after I found out that they were all shipped, but it was odd because I ordered the bundle, so I should have received it by then, but I did not. So now I'll be planning the week of December 30th to January 5th, so it's the New Year spread. And I originally had the SPC party kit in my Erin Condren, but since I switched planners, I decided to just get a whole new kit to plan this week. So I'm using Scribble Prints Co's Holiday Soirée, and Andrea from Scribble Prints Co also used this kit for New Year's, and I actually liked how it turned out, so I was very happy. Also, I realized that the width of the bottom washi doesn't exactly match the Erin Condren because the space between each column is different now. So I had to trim off a little bit on each side, which was fine. Also, I'm using a different type of paper for the inserts. Usually I use the hammer mill paper, but there's this paper that's similar to the Erin Condren paper, and I got it from Amazon, and I'll link it down below. And this paper actually allows you to rip up some stickers if you just placed it down, so which is really good. So here I'm putting the date covers, and if you noticed, if you put the date covers, you won't be able to put down any deco on top, which kind of sucks, but it's okay because I reused the kit for another spread. And sorry if you see my head at the corner. I don't know why I was able to do that every single frame. So here I'm just alternating the glitter headers, and the full box overlays are from my shop. And I actually mixed a bit of red and gold foil in this spread because I liked how it turned out. So the box overlays are in red foil, and the full box overlays are in gold foil. And I kind of like how JeseniaPrintables, each box is a header and a box tall, so which was really good to line up things. And for Tuesday and Wednesday, I put down a day extender because I knew I had a lot of things I wanted to memory plan. And I actually like how these inserts, you can take them out and lay them flat, and you could just maneuver it without having anything else in the way. So now I'm laying down the last few of the boxes, and for the sidebar I put down a full box overlay and then I put down a habit tracker, and then I put a piece of washi that I cut down with the header size. So then I slipped it in between the next header, which was the dinner's header. I sometimes like to memory plan what I ate for that week, but since I already have another inserts that I use for the black one that I carry around every day, or I'm hoping that would be my school notebook / planner. So yeah. So I marked down the dinners for this first week, and then I used another header or fake header that I made from the washi with a half box and wrote New Year, New Planner. So here I'm putting down the rest of the glitter headers, which are in red foil, and they're from Scribble Prints Co.'s grab bags. Okay, so now planning day by day. So for Monday, I put down that I had to work the morning shift, or I switched to work the morning shift with my coworker because I had an event that day, or that night. And then at the end, I had to sort stubs because I'm normally in charge of payroll at work. Or I shouldn't say in charge, but I usually do payroll. And then I put down a 1-ton, really excited, steamy, because my mom made turnip cake and this was her last few days before she had to go back to work. So then I put down a piece of washi and I wrote lit tired, or I didn't write it, but the munchkin had the word lit tired because I was exhausted that day for no reason. And I decided to take a 2-hour nap before I had to get ready because it was my best friend, or yeah, my friend's baby's 100-day celebration, and she lied to me. She didn't tell me she was getting married that day, and I felt like I was underdressed. Also at the end for Monday, I marked down that my brother took my dog, the big dog, a bath. Even though it's a girl taking a dog a bath, I still mark it down because he forgets when he took him a bath. So, yep. And then for Tuesday, I marked down with a piece of washi, or actually, I took that piece of washi off before. I was going to mark it differently, but with hot pot on top, but I put it down a piece of washi instead of usually putting it on the top of the date covers, but I didn't have any room because there was no space on top, so I just put it on a piece of washi with the pillow, day off pillow. And then for after that, I marked down that it was hot pot with my coworkers. It was supposed to be 6 people, then it turned to 3 people, then turned to 2 people, and then but now it just turned to 1 because sadly my other coworker went to the wrong location. So, but she met up with us after to have bubble tea. And then for the day extender, yeah, I marked down that she went to the wrong location. And then we had bubble tea at Ernest Tea in 8th Avenue in Brooklyn. So yeah, and then I didn't realize I lost my Metro card that day, so I just marked it because I'm pretty sure I lost it that day because that was the only day I used it, and yeah. And then for the bottom of Tuesday, I marked down that it was New Year's Eve with a gold script from Scribble Prints Co. And then with another squared off box, I marked that it was New Year's Rockin' Eve, and that's a tradition of mine that I watch it every year. So then for Wednesday, in the day extender, the first thing I marked was New Year's Day, and then it was also my puppy's birthday, and he's no longer a puppy, but I still count. It still counts. So then I used a paw icon from the kit, or not from the kit. It was from an icon sheet that I had before. And then on his birthday, my puppy, decides to throw up because he wasn't feeling good. And I was like, okay. So I woke up to a mess. And I had to take him back, but we ran out of shampoo for him. So we were going to go later after that to buy more. But I marked it, before that, I marked down that I was having a day off again because New Year's, and then I wrote that it was Scribble Prints Co.'s new releases, and I slept in a little. This is out of order, but it's okay. And yes, I did get a cake for my dog, but technically it was for New Year's. So yeah. And then I went to ShopRite to pick up groceries. a little bit of groceries with my mom, and we also had to buy dog shampoo for my puppy. And then I decided to organize my sticker collection again. And then I posted a sneak peek to some new releases that I had the following week. And then I marked down I took my puppy a bath. And then on New Year's Day, I wrote down I couldn't sleep that night because I stayed up way too late the previous night. So yeah. So then for Thursday, I marked down that it was my coworker's last day with a very upset Munchkin. She's having an internship, which I'm really proud of her. So yeah. And then I worked the mid-shift, so I used a work label to mark that down. And then that's the day I found out that I lost my Metro card. 2 days later. So yeah. And then for Thursday, I marked down that I had cake, because it was my coworker's last day. We were celebrating her new chapter. And yep, and we also had sushi for lunch. And then I decided to use a quarter box to mark down that I was just organizing stickers again. And Friday, it was also payday, so the first thing I marked with a fancy label was payday with a emoji holding money with heart eyes. And then I used a Scribble Prints Co's collab. It was her, I forgot what special it was. But it had Jessica or J.Crew Plans Munchkin. And I wrote down that she was having a plan with me. And then I also wrote down that it was the Coffee Monsterz Co's reopening for the new year. And I put a piece of washi to mark down that I was tired again that day. And then for the bottom, I put down another fancy label saying that I bought chicken tenders and I couldn't even finish it because it was so busy at work. And I work at the school's bursar, and that was the day that tuition was due if you didn't want your classes to be dropped the following week. So yeah, everyone just came in all at once at 4:30, and yeah, we didn't get out until 5:15 when we were supposed to close at 4:45. And then I marked down that it was groceries that night, and I wrote that I had bubble tea again from Kung Fu Tea, and I also had pho from GLM. And then for Saturday, I just used the whole, or the middle section to mark down that I was working on orders, because you guys blow me away with all your support for my shop, so thank you so much. So then I marked down that with a squared off box that I wanted to print and cut stickers, and I packaged them the next day. So then after I finished those orders, I decided to mark down that I organized my wardrobe, which is half organized. And then I wrote I was working on orders, even though I used the top section. So I didn't know what to mark, so I just wrote down that. And then I took an hour nap because I was exhausted from working on all the orders. And then on Sunday, I had hot pot again, but with 2 of my coworkers, even though I invited 6 people again. So we added 1 more person, but this hot pot, it was the same, or like it's a franchise, but it was the one in Manhattan instead of Brooklyn. And then I had mango cheesecake from Sweet Moments, which I marked with ice cream. And then I did my cash envelopes because I decided to go to the bank after that and withdraw my money. And then I wrote that it was planning time because I decided not to wait for my Aura Estelle inserts, or actually it was the week after that I found out my inserts weren't getting shipped until I messaged Tiki from Aura Estelle, and she shipped them out right away. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Until next time, bye!